What if I told you don't need to spend a fortune on iPad accessories? Well, it's true, and you don't even need to buy the official Apple Pencil Pro. Let's be honest, guys, the iPad is just a massive iPhone. There's no getting away from that. Unless you start adding stuff to it, it's just a huge version of Apple's portable telephone. So, in this video, I thought I'd put together a bunch of accessories that work perfectly with the iPad Air. Not just the iPad Air, the iPad Pro, the iPad Mini. In fact, pretty much everything I'm going to show you in this video works with any iPad. We just had to pick a title for this video which is relevant, and because the iPad Air has been updated recently with the M3 chip, that's how YouTube works basically. But what you're going to see in this video is relevant to pretty much every iPad, and the links to all of these accessories are in the description. There's some really interesting stuff. It's a bit of a random list, but that should make this video interesting, hopefully. Anyway, let's get into it. Why does that always happen? The good news is I can rattle through most of these quite quickly because they're just no-brainers. If you buy an iPad, as great as it looks naked, you don't want to carry it around like that because it's the worst day ever if you drop it. So you need a slipcase. Just get this one. This is the Timovo 9 to 11 inch tablet sleeve bag, so it does fit different sized iPads, and it's 12 quid and probably about the same in dollars. It's an absolute no-brainer, like I say. So it's got a polyester exterior which protects it from splashes. Any water droplets that end up on this can just be wiped off, and they don't touch your iPad, obviously. It's got a very soft interior, double zip, little pouch at the front for cables and stuff. Bosh. Hands up, I'm not a gamer these days, but if you play games on your iPad or you fancy getting into gaming on your iPad, you're going to get fed up with doing this. You know, playing games on a touchscreen is horrendous. So, get yourself one of these. I don't game, like I say, but I did some research. I asked a lot of people who do play games, and then most of them recommended this, which is the 8-bit Do, hopefully that's how you pronounce it, Pro 2 Bluetooth controller. And what I love about it is that it reminds me of the PlayStation. It's incredibly ergonomic, and it has that PlayStation look and feel. The buttons are very satisfying to use. It's compatible with the Switch as well. Obviously it will work with Windows PCs, any Android device pretty much, the Steam Deck, even a Raspberry Pi if you're that sort of person. And it has things like custom profile switching. It's got a 4-way mode switching button. It's obviously wireless Bluetooth. It's got 20 hours in the rechargeable battery, so you don't need to swap batteries out and do all that sort of stuff. It's a bit of a no-brainer, and it's 45 quid-ish, which is a very good price for a very well-made controller. It's that good, I'm tempted to start playing games on my iPad Air. No, really. If you want to increase the storage in your iPad in the future, you have no choice but to buy an external SSD. That's just the way it is. In the past, I've recommended SanDisk, but I know they don't have the best reputation. So, in this video, I'm recommending Samsung and the T9. This is basically a USB 3.2 NVMe SSD, which has sequential read and write speeds of up to 2000 megabits per second, and it has a drop-proof rating, or kind of guarantee, if you like, of 3 meters, so you can drop it and not worry about it. It's also got this kind of non-slip thing going on where it's just a very well-made SSD, and they are very highly regarded. And the good news is, guys, I'm giving one away. So this is the 1 terabyte version, which costs about 120 quid. There's also a 2 terabyte and a 4 terabyte one, but the 1 terabyte is enough for most people with an iPad, I think. And if you want to win this one here, this brand new T9 from Samsung, all you have to do is join my completely free weekly newsletter. There's a link in the description. We'll explain what you have to do to win this basically on that next week. And what else do you get from that? Well, you get quite a lot. You get additional content, you get special offers from our partners, and you get free access to my Discord server, which is full of very interesting people and occasionally me. So if you want to get involved and hopefully win this, get on that list. Next up, we have a bunch of accessories from ESR, who are very kindly sponsoring this video. And these accessories are perfect for the iPad Air, and they will save you money, I promise. First up, we have the flip magnetic case. It's got this multi-angle design for watching, sketching, or typing, plus a super stable magnetic stand that works on any surface, and it's just $22.99, which is way more affordable than a lot of the other cases out there. Then we have the ESR UltraFit screen protector, which you need if you want to protect that nice iPad Air screen. Trust me, you need need one of these, and it has a very, very simple two-step application. As always, if I can do this, trust me, you can definitely do it. And it does actually remove dust as you install it, so there's no bubbles and no frustration. But I think my favorite is this, the Geo Digital Pencil, which is a budget alternative to the Apple Pencil Pro. It's still got Find My support, it's got tilt sensitivity, it feels very similar to the Apple Pencil Pro in terms of responsiveness, and it has this shortcut button on the top which can be used for quick controls in iPad OS, and it's $29.99, which is a lot cheaper than this. Guys, if you want to get more out of your iPad without breaking the bank, ESR is the brand to go for. This stuff is unbelievable. Oh, and they even have a much more affordable alternative to the Magic Keyboard. Go and check it out. Okay, earbuds. Now, I could give you all sorts of recommendations for earbuds and headphones actually for your iPad, but just get these. These are the AirPods 4. Unfortunately, I can't use them, ironically, because my left ear, for some reason, doesn't accept this one. It just kind of falls out, so I have to use the AirPods Pro. But if you have ears that do accept these, I would guess that most people do. I think Apple designs these for most ear shapes. I'm just unlucky. I do consider myself unlucky because I would be using these over the AirPods Pro if I could, because they're a fair bit cheaper and they have pretty much all of the same features. They've got great noise cancelling. What more do you need? And they work obviously perfectly with the iPad Air and any iPad. So just get yourself a pair of the AirPods 4. Very quick one this, if you do any kind of photography work or video and you want to use your iPad as the editing device, why not these days? You do need an SD card reader because you need to get the stuff off your camera onto here, and the best one that I found is this from SanDisk. It's very good, just go and buy it. iPad batteries are fantastic, but they're not infallible. So if you're traveling a lot or if you're just out all day and you're using your iPad consistently, you might need to charge it up at some point. The thing that I cannot leave the house without these days is this Anker power bank. And the reason for that is it has a built-in USB-C cable. So you just extend that, plug it into your iPad, and it starts charging. It's 10,000 milliamp hours. It's got 30-watt charging, I think. It has a pass-through here, so you can charge something else at the same time as you're charging this. It has a little display as well, so you can probably see there. It tells you how much is left on the battery. It tells you how long it will take to charge. It's utterly brilliant. And again, a complete no-brainer. The selfie camera on modern iPads is pretty good. They have the center stage feature where if you move around, the frame kind of follows you about, but it's nowhere near as good as this. This is the OBSBot Tiny 2 Lite, and basically it connects to your iPad via USB-C. It slots very nicely on top of your iPad or on top of your case, and it has a proper moving head which tracks you intelligently. So as you move around in your chair, if you're presenting and you need to move around in the room, this thing tracks you properly. It's got a better resolution as well than the iPad. It's just a great alternative, and you can use it on your Mac as well. So what I'll do at the end of this video, we'll put a link to the video that this features in for the Mac so you can see a bit more about it. But if you want to upgrade your webcam functionality on your iPad, OBSBot has the best solution for that. Guys, that is my list of accessories for the iPad Air and, let's be honest, most other iPads on the market at the moment. I'd love to know though, what have I missed out? What accessories do you use that you cannot do without on your iPad? Get involved in the description, and remember, if you want to win, where have I put it? This Samsung T9 SSD, make sure you join my completely free newsletter. The link is in the description. See you there.